What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Iona versus Manhattan college basketball matchup going down Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Iona and Manhattan, and Iona comes in as the 7 seed in the MAC tournament, the MAC with two ways, finishing the year at 10-10 in conference as part of their 15-16 overall mark this season. Manhattan finished 7-22 overall, 4-16 in conference play. Let's start with Iona. I mean, this is an Iona team that was taken over by Tobin Anderson the year after he led Fairleigh Dickinson past Purdue in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Took the Iona gig after Rick Pitino bolted for St. John's, and he said that earlier on this year that this was going to be a rebuild compared to past Iona teams. So I think Iona was actually a little bit ahead of schedule. I mean, when you say the word rebuild, you think of what we saw with Siena. I mean, Siena was perennially a team that you had to kind of keep an eye on in the MAC, and Iona was right there with them. But Iona this year wasn't bad. They started the year 7-4, got to 8-5. Took a bit of a losing streak, but finished the year at 500 in conference play, and managed to take down teams like Siena and Marist. They did split with Manhattan. They won the first meeting at home against Manhattan, 73-63, before losing the rematch 77-60. And this was an Iona team that finished the year by dropping 5 of their last 7 and 6 of their last 9, but I still feel like Iona is the better team here. Manhattan, they're one of the worst offensive teams in the country, 341st in adjusted offensive efficiency, second worst in the country in getting to the foul line. They're shooting around 71% from the foul line, overall this season, but 312th nationally in three-point shooting, 291st in two-point shooting. There's just not a whole lot to like about Manhattan offensively, and even though they did improve on those numbers in conference play, still a bad three-point offense. They don't get to the foul line at all. For my money, they're just not good enough on the offensive end from two-point range and from the foul line to be able to make up for the defensive issues that they have that usually puts this team behind the 8 ball. Iona offensively, around middle of the pack in three-point offense and two-point offense in terms of shooting percentages. And Iona, a team that is heavily reliant on the three. They shoot the third most three-pointers in the conference. They're in terms of point distribution, they're second most reliant on the three-pointer in conference play. 32.8% of Iona's points coming from behind the arc, and they're going up against the worst three-point defense in the conference in Manhattan. Iona also takes care of the basketball. They're efficient on the offensive end of the floor. I just don't see any real weaknesses for Iona here to suggest that Manhattan would be able to do enough to get themselves the win and cover here. I know this is a big number for a conference tournament game, especially for a 7 versus 10 matchup, but I just think that that's the difference between these two teams. That's sort of the gulf of sort of where these two teams are. So I'm going to take Iona in this one. I'm going to lay the points. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.